girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done.
In a world where anything is possible, where what you get is a direct result of what you put in, where opportunity is equal for all and you choose your destiny, there is something we all search for, something that inspires us. It's the passion that inspires us. It's the speed that drives us. This is that world. This is your world. SSBB Esport. Live your dream.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Man, we've had an eventful evening. It is round 2 of season 2 of the SSBB Pro-Am Championship. We had a phenomenal bit of racing in the Clubman's event this evening, and we now moved on to Pro-Am, and we've had a whole fun time trying to get the lobby open. But we have. So yeah, let's jump into it. So we've changed category 1 of Pro-Am. So if you watched last race last week, we were using the Alpine road car, and it just kind of didn't work out because it was it just wasn't good on the limits. So we've moved to Ye Old Faithful, and let's see if we can do a lap in this car. Where's mine? The Mazda MX-5 road car. So let's do a lap and have some fun and see what it's like. Now we're racing with racing hards on. and it is a very cool car. You can be very precise with it, and I think that it's going to prove to give us some extremely close racing. You can feel the front end just kind of understeering there. Trying to take too much speed through there, but this is a really nice car to drive. I'm just not driving it well enough, but this is a very long lap, so we should get some decent racing around here. Welcome everybody in the comments. Issa is on the way in 2 minutes. I know people are not driving well enough, but I apologize. Just trying to get a lap done. This car should give us some really good racing, and after this we have a front wheel drive Group 4 car. Felicious has arrived. I'm nowhere near the limit, boys and girls. I'm just trying to, guys, girls, and non-binary pals. Alright, let's try to do a decent lap. Valley's racing with us. He's currently 3rd. Bit hot into there. The turn in run there, you can see how it washed me out there on the exit. Bit eager, but alright through there. Not too bad. Trying to take too much speed. It's quite difficult with this remote. Also have to be very careful with the accelerator in the tight stuff. It's obviously designed for high speed cornering. Reading Denz's comment and I missed my braking marker. Just making sure I'm not holding anybody up. So it seems really good. That's Venture behind me. I wonder if you could go flat through here on this car. No. Just got off here. So really good fun. I think we need to get into this race, but let's just have a look at the points first. Where do we stand? So going into this race, Apex Roses leads the championship with 42 points. Second is Super Uber. Third is Denz with 34, and then it's very close from there. S. Alexander 34, Venture 33, and Dr. Pepsi 29. So very close championship. I think we can start. So we'll have a 10-minute 10-minute quali. We've got a decent turnout, 7 players. It's been quite laggy, and especially Clubman's was really laggy, and it's a bit of a problem on a Friday night, so we might look at changing it the evening that we actually do this. Let's see. It's the quality of the rendering that it's giving us is very good. Really enjoying that, but it's still challenging. So why is it telling me this? I'll have to try and jump in. Yes, we've had so many lobby issues this evening. Okay, let's see. Please don't give me issues. Just tuning in. Welcome, and you can see we are having fun. Oh, fantastic. Fun times, success, there we go. Okay, so we're busy with quali. Let's see. We need to display all. So Den's on his quick lap. Venture 26 also here in his livery, going for that purple livery. Looks really good. So we changed to this car really late, and yeah, it's oh, someone spinning in the background there. Yes, Alexander. This is going to be a very close race because it was Valley spinning in the back. Got to be very careful with this car. Yes, Alexander lagging a bit there. The lag, touchwood, looks pretty good. So Dan's looking really good. Venture looking good. Oh, gotta be so careful with your entry speed with this car. It punishes you. So Dan's down to third. So Venture's gonna get the first quick lap. Let's see what Venture does. S. Alexander also there. Quite exciting just watching this. Just jump on board. Really cool. You can always see Venture's driving style. You can see in the mirror there. S. Alexander. So no lap times put down yet. That is ballsy through there. That is very, very good through there. Venture on the absolute limit and over the limit. Asking too much. So who's actually going to get a good lap in? It looks like S. Alexander might get a good lap in. Also going off the track. So many people going off the track. Will Den's get a decent lap in? It's interesting, everybody's pushing so hard. These cars are easy to drive, but they're very sensitive on the known TTV Uber Beasts. Hopefully it lets you in. Thank you, TTV. And you're not racing tonight, TTV? Uber Beasts. Valley currently in 4th. So let's see who gets a decent lap in. Like I was saying, they're very nervous. Not nervous, very sensitive on the nose. And you have to be careful not to trail brake them too much. Super Uber currently in 5th place. McFlurry in 6th. And Dr. Pepsi doing a donut there. Going off the track in 7th place. So look, to me it looks like S. Alexander will be able to get the quick lap in. So let's see. It's gonna set a lap. S. Alexander will set a lap and has set a lap. So Valley currently in 1st. Valley managed to get down a half decent lap time and in 1st with a 2:14.9. Second is Denz with a 2:15.4. So about half a second behind Valley. McFlurry getting a lap in at 2:17. These cars are really good, you just have to get used to them. So I think this circuit should hopefully give us some good racing if the guys don't get too eager on the throttle. S. Alexander down to 4th, so S. Alexander had was the first one to put it down a decent. Oh, sorry, TTV Uber Beast. I'm racing Super Uber in the lobby. Thank you. I can't remember everyone. Sorry. It's just too many people. Okay, so S. Alexander out in 4th. Venture 26 in 5th. That's you don't see that often. Venture went off though on that last lap, so it'll be interesting to see if Venture can put together a lap. Purple, so Venture looking good. Venture is such a committed driver. Very, very quick. Very, very quick driver. That looks spectacular through there. So Venture went purple. This could be the quickest lap. S. Alexander went ahead. Venture fastest, 0.1 ahead of S. Alexander. That's interesting. Second, S. Alexander pushing very hard. So the time's very close. Venture 2:14.5. S. Alexander 2:14.6. Valley at 2:14.8. That's how close it is. Denz 2:15.4. McFlurry 2:17. McFlurry should put down a decent time now. No, 2:20. Super Uber 2:18.1. What did McFlurry do now? 2:17, sorry. Super Uber 2:18.1. Dr. Pepsi in 7th on a 2:44. So Dr. Pepsi still trying to find a good rhythm. What's the time? 2:17.4. Okay. So the pace quite relentless in the front of this field. Venture pushing very, very hard. everybody. So Venture still leading the charge. I think we're going to run out of time pretty soon. Okay, so just telling Dens we can start. It's Alexander second, Valley third, so it looks like Venture is the one, the chosen one. Ooh. So we're starting now, so let's see. So Super Uber keeps going off. I know the feeling. Alright everybody, let's hold on to your spine. Keep an eye on the lights, make sure nobody moves. Watch for jump starts. Everyone gets a good lap, a good start. Venture looks like he's off to a great start, so going defensive straight away. Venture on an absolute charge, and looks like he's driving really well. Oh, as Alexander getting it very loose in the back there. Venture just needs to put his head down. He had a terrible first race, and try and secure some points. Beautiful start from Venture. Look at the train of cars. These cars are giving us great racing. So Venture out in the front with about 0.4 already. S. Alexander under huge pressure from Valley, and very, very close. 1, 2, 3 in the front here. Sure. S. Alexander getting very, very close to Venture. Very quick through there. Venture very committed. S. Alexander couldn't live with the pace there. Brilliant, brilliant racing. Just look at the background. So Venture very quick through there. Pro-Am giving us spectacular racing. Very good on the brakes. Getting the car turned. S. Alexander running it a bit deep. Third, McFlurry coming up through the field. What happened to Valley? He's all the way at the back. Can't go and see what happened, unfortunately. Good result from McFlurry. Den's out in 4th place. Super Uber in 5th. Dr. Pepsi in 6th, and Valley in 7th. Very unfortunate, 5 seconds behind the crew. So Venture 26 still leading the charge. S. Alexander running it very wide there, and that's going to allow McFlurry to try and close the gap. And Venture 26 leading the charge. Brilliant, brilliant driving. Oliver Murray, this is such a great track/car combo. You're right, sir. This is turning out to be really good, and I tell you, these cars are nice to drive but not easy. But yeah, so hopefully the lag doesn't kill us. Venture 26 comes round the corner, the last corner onto the main straight to lead. Complete the first lap in P1. 0.7 ahead of S. Alexander. The pace is relentless. Venture is an extremely fast driver. S. Alexander looks like oh, someone's going off there. S. Alexander, was that Alexander? Let me see. So just check, making sure everything's good there. So Venture still in the lead. Alexander didn't go off, just heard tire noise. McFlurry driving with a penalty. Den's in the background there. So this trio of cars looking like they're going to have a nice little scrap as well. And McFlurry with a penalty, so Denz has to just keep his eyes peeled for that. He's got Super Uber right up his chuff, so he has to be very careful. McFlurry making a mistake, and Denz is going to look to capitalize on that mistake. Venture still leading the charge, and what's Denz going to do here? McFlurry and Denz lagging all over the place, so Super Uber. Denz gets a bad exit. Super Uber manages to get up alongside, so we'll see. But Denz stays ahead. These cars are, luckily they have very little power, It's all about slipstream and momentum. So this series providing very good racing. McFlurry's going to have to serve his penalty and runs it a bit wide, making the situation even worse. So Dens is going to look to get past at some point and gets past McFlurry as he serves his penalty, and Super Uber gets the drive and manages to be the big winner out of that whole exchange. So Den's going quite safe on the break. So Super Uber up into third place. Can't see Super Uber. Where is Super Uber? What happened? There's Super Uber down to fifth, so I couldn't see Super Uber. Den's out into third place now. Not sure what happened there. I couldn't see Super Uber. Venture 26 still in the lead, but coming under huge pressure. S. Alexander runs it very, very deep, wide there rather. 0.2 just behind Venture, so very, very close racing between these two. S. Alexander probably closed the gap down the straight within the slip, and these cars carry a lot of drag, so if you're in the slip it's mega. Den's out in third, getting purple sectors. Fourth McFlurry, fifth is Valley. Valley's made a good recovery from being lost. Sixth Super Uber, seventh is Dr. Pepsi. So Venture 26 with a 3.9 second gap. What happened to Alexander? Must have gone off as I was going through, so that puts Den's up into second place. So, sorry, I'm just reading the comments. The lad doesn't look too bad in this lobby. Yeah, it looks a bit better. There's still a couple of cars that are lagging very badly. So, yeah, it's a pity because the racing, I mean, look at Denz's car, it's absolutely fine. Even Venture's car is fine. McFlurry, yes and no. McFlurry's kind of lagging quite a bit. McFlurry's got a nice helmet. S. Alexander's just gotten past McFlurry, so McFlurry battling with something. Valina up into fifth place, slowly chipping away at that gap. So S. Alexander will look at these beautiful shots we're getting. Super committed from Alexander there, through that far corner, coming through the chicane. Beautiful shots, and as the guys are saying, we're getting some very, very close racing. Venture looks smooth. Wonder if his super duper broadband makes a difference. Yeah, probably. It probably does to some extent, but it's, I mean, I'm streaming and I'm doing all of this. Yeah, not sure what I'm using, but I think it's a lot. Sorry, that's from adders. So Venture 26 still leading the charge. We're on lap 4 of 7. Very long race this, but Venture's got some breathing room now. Den's in second place. Venture absorbed a lot of pressure. Den's is having to work hard to just stay where he is. He's going to come under pressure from Alexander pretty soon. So Alexander has broken the gap, broken the not really the toe, because McFlurry is still in the toe. But McFlurry's coming under pressure from Valley pretty soon. He's the sandwich in the red cars. Here's the black cars meat in the red car sandwich. Runs it very deep and gets it very loose on the exit. So still, it is very, very close between these three drivers: Alexander, McFlurry, and Valley. Den's luckily not too phased by that drama. Lap 4 of 7, still a long way to go. So McFlurry, Alexander about 0.7 ahead of McFlurry, 1.5 behind Den's. Den's has a bit of a cushion, but can't relax in any way. Let's take the drivers' names off. See if that helps anything. So Alexander third, fourth is McFlurry, fifth is Valley, sixth is Super Uber. McFlurry trying to break the toe there. Dr. Pepsi in seventh. We haven't seen much of your race leader, kind of on a race on his own, but doing a very, very good job. Dens in second place, also still 1.2, so the gap slightly closing. Valley in fourth, McFlurry in fifth. McFlurry and Super Uber had looked like there was a bit of an exchange there. So Valley in fourth, 4.2 seconds behind Alexander. Alexander about 1.4 seconds behind Dens. So pushing to try close the gap on Dens. Dens driving very, very well. So my glasses are catching my eyes. But Dens is coming under increasing pressure from Alexander. Nothing for this man. Very far in the front with a brilliant lead. Smooth driving, smooth operator. But Dens is going to have to work very, very hard to stay ahead of Alexander. Alexander pushing to find a way past, but is now within the slip down the back straight, so this will allow Alexander to close the gap. Let's see what he can do. Beautiful shots. Dens absolutely flying. Alexander runs it very wide. And that's going to mess up Alexander's entry on that corner. But seems to do well. Will lose now down the straight. Actually closes the gap a bit. So Alexander very, very busy at the wheel, but doing a fantastic job. Valley in fourth place, working hard to close the gap after that small mistake. So we've said that liveries are optional for this race because of the short notice, but these cars have really given us some fantastic racing. Fourth place McFlurry, fifth place Super Uber, sixth place, that's sixth place is Super Uber, seventh place Dr. Pepsi, and your race leader still out with a 3.7 second gap over Dens. So Dens is doing a great job to maintain that gap in lap 6 of 7, halfway through the lap, and it's a lot of pressure to try and defend. Venture 26 went off. That's going to allow Dens to get up alongside, so now this is really going to help Dens. That will help Dens put a defense against himself and it's Alexander, because now Venture is going to come under pressure from Alexander very, very soon. Venture had this race wrapped up and made a small mistake, went off the track, had to recover, and that was the 3 seconds gone. So Dens in a prime spot. All three of these drivers are pushing, so Alexander is going to push to see if he can't get past Venture 26. So that's McFlurry with the penalty again. So Venture having to defend against Alexander. Alexander very, very close to Venture. Venture's going to defend. Alexander gets up alongside. Oh, what's Venture doing? He's going very defensive. Almost went into the back of Dens or into the side. Got his steak knife out and had a T-bone. But Alexander up alongside and past Venture. So Dens has got it all to do. It is the last lap. Alexander's managed to get past Venture. Will Venture launch an attack on Alexander? Alexander runs it very aggressive through turn 1. Let's just see. Venture could still find a way back. Probably gutted with himself after making a mistake. Probably just went into turn 1 too quickly, and that corner can catch you out. Dens looking to bring this home. He's driven such a phenomenal race, and this will be an amazing result for Dens. So let's just keep pushing. Half a second is the gap. Lots to play for Alexander, pushing really hard, going off the track in a lot of different places. I'm surprised there's no track limits. I'm not sure what's going on with the track limits, but there's your 1, 2, 3, your first 3 cars. Dens getting a good exit out of that corner, maintaining the gap. 0.6 the gap now. Alexander in second, has Venture 26, so it's a bit of a slipstream train here between these 3 fantastic sounding cars. Very aggressive on the entry of that corner, and it allows it's not kind to the tires, but Alexander getting a very good exit out of that corner. So Venture 0.6 behind Alexander, not really able to hang. So let's see, where does Dens put it? He manages to go there through there very, very safely. Gets very defensive and keeps the car nice and tidy. 0.3 the gap, and now it's a straight shot. Will Dens maintain the gap? Will Alexander take it? Alexander takes it over the line to win. It was so close between these 3, nothing in it. 0.023. Dens, so Alexander first, Dens second, Venture third. Wow, what a race. McFlurry fourth. Nothing in it between those 3. Venture will be absolutely kicking himself after that. Oh my word, let me just try and find. So it is Alexander first. Second was Dens. Brilliant result from Dens. Third, Venture 26. Fourth, McFlurry. Where's McFlurry? Not even here. I'll have to go back to the video to see. What a finish. Fantastic work from Alexander. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me go back to... I'm going to just sort my life out here. We'll be right back.
I think the girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. I think the girls with their nails done. Girls with their girls with their nails done now. Girls with their nails done. Girls with their nails done.
Alrighty. Okay, we off to the Group 4 cars, so let's change the car. Okay, let's go do a lap on this thing. This car actually has really good grip on the front end. So this is a front wheel drive, it's a new addition to the Group 4s. It's interesting to know where to brake. These brakes are so good. It's a really weird little car, this. Anyway, it's very, very quick. Alrighty, let's try to get a good lap in here. Tricky to understand how to take this in the front wheel drive. All fun and games. see what's going on. So let's see, can you take us? Not really flat. It's close to flat. So that's a lap. It's very different driving style to that Mazda. Excuse me. So, let's see what's going on with this thing. Okay, good. Yes. Let's just reply to Alexander here. Alrighty, so very interesting car to drive, a lot of fun, but would take quite a bit of practice to get really quick at that car, and I think it's going to provide some really good racing for us. So Venture 26 currently leading the charge. McFlurry second. McFlurry seems to love this car. I don't blame him. It's a very cool little car, but it's gonna take some practice. Dan's currently third. A lot of aero on the car. Fourth, Super Uber. Fifth, Valley. Sixth, S. Alexander. Seventh, Dr. Pepsi. Venture 26 goes quicker again. Thank you everybody in the comments for staying with us. And let's see if we can get some good racing in. So I think what we'll do is let's keep these times as quali. Start in 3 minutes. So Venture still quickest, ahead of Valley, 0.3. Ahead of Valley. Den's third. That was so close with Den's that race. Den's was the biggest loser out of that, unfortunately, but had a freaking great race, man. McFlurry Twist out in 4th place. Super Uber in 5th. It's a very competitive field. So, just keeping my eye on the time. It's a very cool livery Super Uber is rocking. Let's drive on board. Venture 26 only 0.3 ahead of Valley now. Beautiful chrome helmet Venture is sporting. Very aggressive there. Surprised Venture went up a gear there. Purple, 0.1. Wow. Alexander went quicker. So this championship's really hotting up between these two. Dance is in the mix as well. Whoa, Venture absolutely flying really hot through there, but managed to keep the car together. Wow. So how's Venture looking? Alexander, very quick. Very, very quick. Wow, Venture doing a phenomenal job. I didn't think he was going to make it with those two wheels on the rumble strip. But okay, somehow did. It gripped up. Another purple sector. Very good through there. So very interesting driving style. Very different, but makes it happen. Doesn't go quicker. That's so close. 0.07. Valley 0.096 behind them. Unbelievable. That's how quick it is. How close it is. So we can start. Unbelievable how close that is. 1, 2, 3. If you look at everything, S. Alexander first, 0.070 ahead of Venture, who is 0.096 ahead of Valley. It just goes off. It's so close. Wow. Death drove into Isa. Oh goodness. Alrighty. So hopefully we're starting now. Alright. I want to view. Okay, let's keep our eyes on the lights. This is round 2, category 2. Who gets a good start? Oh, looked like Valley had a better start than Alex and Venture. So, it's going to get spicy down here in turn 1. Who's ahead? Alex is still ahead, but goes off. Venture, McFlurry goes off. Venture 26 is in the lead. There's probably contact there. Valley is currently second. Venture first. Alexander down to 6th place. Not sure what happened there, but Venture is in the lead. 0.4 second gap over Valley. Now their times were pretty much identical, so slipstream is going to be the key here. Den's in 3rd, so very, very quick racing between these three. Valley, Venture grabbing a lot of curb, getting the car very unsettled, but managing to hold on to it. Very interesting driving style. I'm just going to take drivers' names off so we can clear the screen up a bit, but very, very good racing between these guys. It's so close. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dr. Pepsi running it deep. So Valley second, 3rd is Den's, 4th is Super Uber, 5th S. Alexander, 6th McFlurry, and 7th Dr. Pepsi. We are doing 8 laps around here. 8 laps is going to feel like an eternity. Addis is saying some things in the comments. I don't know what it means. Anyway, so Venture 26 under huge pressure from Valley. So close. Not sure if you want to be in the front for this race. You might just want to be second, but Venture opening up a decent gap, and it's getting spicy there between Denz, Super Uber, and Alexander. So midfield is not really where you want to be, I think. Keep your eyes on Alexander, very aggressive driver, pushing his way through, pushing the way through. Super Uber fourth. Venture still first, but only 0.6 ahead of Valley. So Valley in second place, holding on. Denz in third. There's a big battle here between Super Uber and Alexander. Oh, Alexander touching the grass. Not sure what happened there. So perhaps, oh, going off the track and spinning and coming on just ahead of McFlurry. That's very unfortunate for Alexander. Down to last place. Not sure what's going on there. Trying to get the crud off the tires. Venture 26 still ahead. 0.7 ahead, and Valley is coming under increasing pressure from Denz now on lap 2 of 8. In the background, Super Uber also looking for some sort of result out of this, but it's a long race. Kind of have to just keep your head about you. Oh, Denz says it's Addis says it sounds cold. It is cold. I've got my heater here though. It's right behind me. Yeah, my trusty heater. But it keeps the back of my chair warm. I can't put it in the side, so unless I commentate like this, I can do that. Yeah, anyway, so Venture still leading this race, but we're looking at this exchange between Venture, Valley, and Denz, and it's looking really sweet. Denz in a good spot. He's looking to try and capitalize, and Venture just trying to break the toe a little bit. And some beautiful shots here from Suzuka. We're only on lap 3 of this race, and it's getting spicy. It's been spicy the whole race. Venture with a decent gap, but I fear that gap is going to reduce because the pace is relentless. Valley is pushing on to try and get away from Denz, but ultimately will catch Venture. As long as Valley stays within the slip, it's getting purple sectors. So Venture just needs to remain calm. Ran a bit wide there, and that's allowed Valley to get up and pass Venture. So another mistake from Venture, very unfortunate. Using a lot of curb. Valley capitalizing, and Venture under huge pressure now from Denz as well. So Venture's got to be very careful. What am I hitting with my chair? That is 22 degrees C. Yeah, and 2230. I don't know what 2230 means. 22 degrees is nice. Oh, it's 10:30. Right, it's 11:30 here. That's a nice temperature, that is, sure. I think it's about it's probably about 6. Oh, that's not good. Stand by. Let's hope things don't go off here. That is a warning that my batteries are running low in the background, so I hope things stay together here. It's all happening. We've got such a hectic race. We're halfway through this race and my batteries are making a noise. I'll be right back. Valley's in the lead. Alright, we are just gonna have to soldier through and see if we can make it. Hopefully my batteries don't switch off. We've got 2 laps to go. Valley's still leading this race. Sorry for the noise in the background. Pulling a lot of current here. What's with all of this stuff? Yes, we're load shedding adders and I'm running off my power, my batteries anyway. So, Venture 26 second, third is Den's. Hugely close race between all of these guys, and very interesting, very close. No, it's like a time. It's so annoying. I hope you don't go off. Let's see. Hold on. I might have to cut this short. I'm very sorry, guys. So annoying. Don't know what to do. Anyway, let's keep it going. Valley 1.3 seconds ahead. 2 laps to go after this. And I'm trying to figure out how much battery life I've got left. So Valley with a 1.3 second gap. Venture 26 still in second. So very, very close racing. Look how close the battle is between these guys. Second Venture, third Den's, Super Uber fourth, McFlurry fifth, S. Alexander sixth, Pepsi 7th. Turn the heater off. The heater's a gas heater, so that's not gonna help. It's so annoying. I could go turn all the other lights off. Okay, stand by. Keep your eyes on Valley. Okay, so turn all the other lights off. Let's hope you're draining house as well. Where is that? When's it back on? It's back on in 20 minutes. So everything else is off. I'm just literally running the PS and the PC and the monitors. But it's pulling quite a lot. Wow, some beautiful shots from these guys. So lap 6 of 8, we're about to start lap 7. Hopefully we can make it up. Let's see. Venture 26 still second. The gap is second. Dens is in third under huge pressure from Super Uber. The suspense is killing me, man. Dens third. Fourth Super Uber. McFlurry fifth. 6th Alexander, 7th Dr. Pepsi. So Valley's still leading this race. Sorry about that noise. Oh man, come on, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. Gotta make it. Oh, it's killing me. Alrighty, I'm sure it's this has been a long, grueling race. Look at Super Uber and Dens neck and neck, side by side as they go through here this section. Super Uber's got the inside line. Dens tries to turn in, can't get the job done, but gets the crisscross done. And is alongside Super Uber. Very, very good racing between these two. Well done. All the way through that section. Den's got the inside line for the next corner and will keep the position, but Super Uber managing to hang on around the outside, but won't, unfortunately. Dens keeps the position, but then Super Uber does the crisscross and going side by side down the back straight. God, this race was just finished. Can switch everything off. And so we come round. Let's check our leaders. Valley getting onto the main straight to start the last lap. And beautiful job by Valley, managing to stay ahead this whole time. Venture 26 in third, in second. Third is Dens, managing to get ahead of Super Uber. But what a battle it's been, and what a long, grueling race it's been. And the Suzuki Katana. Suzuki Swift Katana, proving to be quite a weapon. Let's hope things don't switch off. I hear it starts beeping faster, then I know there's problems. So Valley still in first, Venture 26 second. Getting notifications. Venture grabbing a lot of curb. Dens, let's see, does he do the same? No, but Super Uber does. But the gap is 0.8 between Dens and Super Uber. Fourth is McFlurry, we haven't seen much of him. S. Alexander 6th, Dr. Pepsi 7th. But Valley doing a phenomenal job here. So I'm going to get ready to